Yeeeeeeeehaw! Howdy gals, I'm Solid09, and this is Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage! Today we're gonna go into a place called Robotica Farms. Get your farmer boy on! Yeehaw! Anyway, enough of the weirdness, let's go ahead and jump right in and just do it to it. Yeah! That's save complete. Man, I hope this actually turns out. Oh. Lovely, there's bugs. Well, isn't that just dandy? Bzz. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Well, that certainly is not good. The bugs here are definitely quite intimidating, that's for sure. Maybe some gyms in the back here. They always like to hide those gyms in the back, usually.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them?
Well, I reckon I can find some time to do it, Mr. Farmer Green Bean.
Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests.
Alright, sounds like a good plan to me. Sorry, I'm sitting here kind of like admiring the scene. Whoa. Jeez, they're already like trying to hit me. I'm not even off the first platform. They're already pelting me with explosive barrels and deadly looking needles. Ooh. Alright, well, let's play Donkey Kong. Do 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 do. Haha! Take that. You didn't actually need to do that, but I don't know. It was cool, man. It was cool. It was so cool, man. I wanted to do it that way. So this is kind of a interesting twist. You have another kind of, I guess, what you would normally classify as a nature-filled area, you know, with the farm critters and the hay and the barns and all that. But then you got the farmers actually being robots, and the bugs themselves that are here that are causing trouble are actually kind of robotic themselves. So it's certainly a very odd, but it just works. I don't know, it's a very neat little combination. It's kind of like how, you know, having Frankie as the shipwright for Luffy's crew just simply works. You know, you don't question it. You just like, yeah, it works. Also, this is really kind of a nasty enemy up here if you don't know what to do. So what you gotta do, if I understand right, you gotta charge it. Well, not like that. You have to get it on its back. Well, I guess that works too. And then you have to head bash it, actually, which is kind of nasty because you like splatter its parts across. But then again, you also have to think it's like a robot, so it's like you're just slicing into some metal parts there, really, so you're not getting the guts and the glory. Not like Baruda, or not Baruda, jeez, not the bird from freaking Bomberman Hero. Baronade from Ocarina of Time, yeah, that big giant jellyfish monster. It's not like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flame doesn't do anything. That's okay. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's all you do. You just wait for it to do this little spin around tactic there, and then you charge it. I think the only enemies that are like susceptible to flame are the grasshopper creatures and the little wasp-looking creatures. That's kind of scary when you think about it, especially when they're like larger than life. Ooh, not to be confused for A Bug's Life. That was actually a really good movie. I remember seeing that in theaters and being like, "Oh my god, that was awesome!" Like, how many of you have actually seen that? Like, I don't know if I'm just like the only '90s kid here that is playing this game, or, you know, I don't know if I have any audience members who are like, oh geez, from that generation and have seen that movie and are like, oh my gosh, I know what you mean, that movie's awesome. And I'm like, yeah. Ah, yawn. I got the yawns, man, what the heck? It's not that I'm bored. No, I'm not bored. I'm just like relaxing my throat. My throat muscles are nice and soothed. Soothed by the fact that I'm not feeling sick or anything, jeez. That's a nice change of pace for things, that's for sure. Like, maybe 50% of the time in my videos, I'm feeling sick. Like, I remember there's like a portion, I think I was doing, yeah, Zephyr, that 30-something minute video. Yeah, I was like feeling like death warmed over in that video. And somehow I made it through. I don't know how I did it, but it's kind of cool. And I remember when I was going through Bomberman 64, there was an episode where I felt like garbage too. And I was like, well, I'm gonna do this, so here we go. I think it was on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, if I'm not mistaken, too. It was an interesting day to record, honestly. Oh, lovely. So we got ourselves kind of, I mean, the windmill itself won't hurt you if you touch it. But that will certainly hurt if you touch that. Yeah, as you can see, you can touch the windmill anytime you want. It's more so you just gotta go through that, get over these little barrel things. Oh wow, you can actually oh, that's cool. So you can like spit the honeycomb earwax chunks at the barrels and they'll actually launch them in the other direction. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that sheet down there, yeah. I don't trust myself. I mean, I got like 30-something lives to spare, so I'm not really stressing about that per se. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, but dude, don't charge off the teeter-totter. In fact, you're not even supposed to run up and down these. Even though when we're kids, you know, we think that's such a good idea because we're being cool and whatnot. You know, really, we're risking basically sending ourselves flying and careening off the edge of the lands of the earth. I'm surprised this thing isn't dizzy. Like, I thought it would be kind of cool if they actually, like, gave him a kind of, like, a dizzy animation to make it seem like, you know, after they spin around trying to hurt you. Although it would probably be more effective if they were actually more like a top, but then they'd be even scarier because then they'd be charging after you, moving around as they're spinning. Now that'd be a terrifying force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know about y'all, but something tells me that if I were to dive into that, that would mean instant sadness. So I'm not going to test that out. I'm just going to say, don't dive into the flashing, lightning-looking goo.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
I reckon we can. Flame the bugs. Sure. I will say, though, don't you think, and this is just a thought. No, I'm not calling anybody a thought, mind you. But isn't the point of scarecrows, they're trying to, or scare bots, if you will. The idea is they're supposed to repel the creatures that you're trying to chase off the farm, but you're having me chase them off of the robot crow, scare robot, I don't know. The scarecrows, I guess is what they call them, because they're becoming a nuisance because they're not intimidated or amused at all by the, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. Hello, jeez. Yeah, they're having a hard time, like, having an effect on these bugs. I don't know, it's weird to me that this is a challenge we have to do, is we're supposed to just flame these guys. And why am I oh man. Yeah, if you don't get rid of these guys within a certain time, then they start coming back. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. There we go, well there's one. Again.
Oh man, am I seriously gonna have to have a fast forward segment? Seriously? Am I going to have to start talking slow? So that way, when I fast forward this, it doesn't sound like a jumbled garbage mess. It can be kind of funny to have to listen to this, but it can also be annoying to the ear to hear somebody talking in a faster pitched tone. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you fall in the electric goop. This is like Super Mario Sunshine in the 5th world when you had the yellow-bluish goo that was electrified. I'm not exactly sure if I'm doing this wrong, or if I'm just not thinking clearly on how I'm supposed to do this. I think the idea is you're supposed to use the haystacks, get on top of them, and then glide to the crows, and as you get to them, you flame the bugs as they land. It's a little bizarre, honestly. Maybe you have to let them sit there and chill a bit. Give them a moment to have some space, and then you can go ahead and flame them.
There we go.
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I done dug up yesterday.
I don't know why, I just love that sentence. Take this doodad I done dug up the other day. Oh, jeez. Alliteration is fun. Especially when you have funny words like doodad and dog. Not to be confused for the show Doug. There's a show from my childhood too. Jeez, I'm just having a trip down memory lane. It's like I'm doing the time warp again. Ooh. Alright, flame, 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 and make sure we get all the goodies over here, because I don't really have any purpose to come back here. Bar, maybe, unless that thing. Yes, that thing makes its way over here, which it might. Yeah, more on that later. I'll let y'all kind of sit there and stew, wondering what exactly it is I mean by that thing. But there's a thing, if you will, in this level that is going to make this level seem like it takes an eternity to finish. And no, I'm not talking about the supercharged segment. No, it's It's one we've seen in Skelos Badlands, Shady Oasis, Zephyr, and there's probably another world. Oh, I don't know. Did I see it in Scorch? No, I didn't see it in Scorch. But yeah, we've seen it in a handful of worlds. I like it, but I'm also like not a huge fan of it, I guess. Oh, there's the rocket. Just because it's kind of a pain, because you have to retrace your steps on top of retracing your steps probably for other reasons, you know, you normally would have to do. I don't know. It's a crafty idea, but it does make the journey feel like it's a lot longer than need be, but that's just me complaining. Me being an old fart here. An old fart just complaining. You need to stop that complaining, seriously. You're playing a game, man. Stop complaining. Enjoy the journey. That's what part of what it partly means to do this. Ooh. Well, wow, I'm surprised I didn't actually get, like, poked by that. Jeez. I don't know what it is, but these enemies honestly somewhat remind me of Buck Bumble. I don't know if anybody's ever played that game. That's like an old N64 game. I actually got that a long time ago. My grandmom Tarver, actually, she was basically my dad's side of the family. His mom got me that one year, and she surprised me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I played it. And mind you, at the time I didn't quite get it because it was a hard game. I didn't quite understand how to play it. But oh my gosh, that game was just, ooh, it was awesome. I may sit down and start playing that some point if I can actually dig it up. I don't know if I still have a copy of it though. That's the sad part, because that was a gift from her for Christmas one year. Alright, so let's see. Oh, where to? I guess I gotta use this teeter-totter. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, okay, so that teeter-totter's for that. So that means I just gotta jump onto this teeter-totter, because I want to get the gems that are up here and get this bug guy off the map here. Ow. Well, that was dumb. That was a dumbbell move on my part. Wait, did I have to not do that, or... Huh, that's weird. Okay, yeah. I'm sitting here seeing this pathway thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't have to... Well, I didn't have to do that, jeez. Why do you give yourself a headache, dude? But no, you did have to do that. Also, it's really weird how it, like, shakes violently like that. It's cool, but it's weird. Man, that freaking rickety sound on my window. Well, it's not the window's rickety, it's just the wind blowing. I think there's like a severe storm actually going. That's actually another thing I guess I do a lot, is my time that I choose to record these sometimes is not exactly what one would call the most well-timed, if you will, because I'm sitting here trying to do this during a nasty storm, probably. That's certainly asking for some trouble. Just saying. Ooh. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves some goodies here. Yes. Get the gems, 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 get the gems. All sparkling beauty. And thankfully no money bags in sight. Yeah, I think we've already paid him off enough. Thank goodness for that. Ooh.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
I would not decline if you wanted to honor that reward giving thing that people like to do for dragons like me. Yes. Hooray! Yeah! Alright. So we help the farmers here out. Let's go ahead and oh looky. Oh, there's two Lokis here. We got a supercharged thing. That's gonna be fun. And the thingy I was alluding to. Yes, the warp jar is back. Lovely, isn't it? It is just frickin' dandy. Well, I'll deal with that later. For now, let's go ahead and talk to this dude.
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
I like how he actually knows what that is. So we gotta clear the tractor path. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely up there. It gives... Definitely, if you didn't have enough practice in Fracture Hills, that supercharged track, you're gonna have plenty of practice here. Because basically you gotta charge through all the pumpkins, and the doors, and all the... Oh my good lord. Yeah, look at that. Look at that failage. Look at that failage. Well, thankfully, if you do fail because you finished the level, you actually do have little whirligigs that were placed strategically about to make this a lot simpler, which is very nice. I like that. Oh man, what a place to put that. I don't even actually have an entire clue as to where that is. It's probably... Oh, well there it is, right over there. You can see it in the distance. I'm surprised at the draw distance actually let me see that. That's kind of cool. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, we know where that is. That's where the windmill was not active. So in other words, the very beginning. So I'm thinking that's going to be the last spot it warps to. That's good. It's all good in the hood. Oh, man. Ugh. So I've actually been doing a run through Super Mario RPG just to see if, you know, I'm feeling vibes for that game. Because sometimes that's what I do when I'm trying to decide what game to play. Like, I'll just play through the game a little bit, and then I'll, like, see about trying to finish it. Sometimes I don't necessarily finish. Sometimes I get, like, a certain point, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it, and then I'll just stop. But I'm kind of been feeling the vibes from that game, but I'm also a little hesitant to say, yeah, that's going to be the next journey, because I don't know if y'all will necessarily want to do that again. And by do that again, I mean do another RPG, per se, because, yeah, I mean, we're going to be finishing up Paper Mario soon, and that's kind of been a long RPG. In fact, that's well over 120 parts, more than my Wind Waker journey, so, yeah, there's that. But I'm also, like, thinking maybe somebody might want to see it, or, I don't know, maybe y'all can let me know. I mean, I know y'all have let me know bits and pieces of things you want to see me do, but I don't know, I've just been really feeling the mood for that for some odd reason. It's weird, too. Like, there's no reason at all for me to feel like doing that. If anything, you'd think I'd want to feel like doing a Paper Mario game, because the whole recent release with the new Paper Mario that's coming out, you think I'd want to do, like, Thousand Year Door or something like that, but, no, not really. Not really in the mood to do that yet, which is strange, really. Okay, anyway, enough rambling. Let's see if we can't do this. Because I've failed the same, like, section 3 times now. 3 times in a row. Same bit, just a different song and dance. Alright, so that's what's happening. Alright, so then we just go through here, jump. Alright, then we gotta bust down these doors. This shouldn't be too bad. And then we jump up, and there we go.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
Y'all have a cow pen? What the heck? Dude, I want to see the robot cows. Man, I wish I had that. That'd be so cool. Actually, I think we might see that in the next world. Oops, did I say that? I did. Spoilers! Ooh! Alright, so we don't need to supercharge down the ramp. Now we can actually pick up the gems we missed along the way. Normally I try to get those beforehand, but I was like, I think I could do this without having to worry about distracting myself. Let's see, we either need 2 blue ones, 10 red ones, 5 green ones, or, I don't know, maybe they might get creative. Those mix and match a little bit. Alright, so let's go up. Oh, okay, here we go, sure enough. There's some jars, or some baskets, I should say. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be green ones along the way. Yay! Alright, all finished up here. Thank gosh this isn't the PlayStation 4 version, because man, we'd actually have to do a really nasty challenge to do this. I think there's like one where you have to charge around the track 3 times. In fact, I'm going to have to do that in this series, but not here necessarily, to get all the goodies that are not explicitly mentioned, but they technically exist in the game, so I gotta show it. But oh, you have to like do a successful track run at 3 times around the entire like tractor track here and make your way all the way through without bumping into anything. So anyway, let's go ahead and leave the level and watch the ending cutscene, shall we? What's he waving to? Okay, he's like, fire up, partner! Oh, he's lifting the gate up. Oh, I see, okay. Ooh, look at the magical light. What a couple of dum-dums. Dang, that's messed up. That's kind of like the... what's it called? Breeze Harbor, where they're sitting there using the cannon and firing the buckets of fish at the slugs. Ooh, it's kind of nasty. Alrighty, well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for tuning in to this episode of Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Next time we meet, yeehaw! We're gonna go ahead and make our way to the last world in Winter Tundra. Until then, take care, y'all, and peace out. Bye-bye!